happening, everybody? MG here, MG Covers, coming to you March the 13th, Friday night. A lot going on in the world. We're not going to be discussing that in this video. We are going to be talking about some Mexican soccer. Just to bring you up to speed, what I'm doing is I just passed 3 leagues, which includes the English Premier League, Italy Series A League, Bundesliga MX League, and I've actually uploaded my stat model to the website. So if you're not currently a client, you can still see this for free. So if you're watching this video, the very first thing you want to do is you want to go to the website MGCovers.com. You'll see the website. It's the very first post there. It's my power rankings, and I will be referring to that throughout this video. So with that being said, we're going to dive into that. But before I do that, if you haven't followed me on the social media platforms, greatly appreciate it if you do that. It is MG Covers. That's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Covers spelled with a Z. And like this video while you're watching it, greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would greatly appreciate that as well. There's a ton of content, and if you're just watching this for the first time and you want to learn about sports betting, I have a slew of videos there that you can watch absolutely free. A lot of good content. So without any further ado, let's dive into the Mexican Liga MX. We got matches going off. We have 2 matches going off tonight at 11. One's at 11, one's at 11:10. We're going to preview that. We're going to talk a little about how I handicap soccer. I'm going to give you my free plays for both of these matches. So I'm kind of handicapping this at the same time. I already have a general idea because I've looked at these. But let's dive into it. So the first match, this is going off at 11 p.m. I'm going to absolutely slaughter these names, but that's okay. The first team there, Monarcas and Querétaro. So you can look and see the green. This is from soccerstats.com. If you look at the green, that represents they won a game. The red represents they lost the game, and the yellow represents they had a draw. So, and this right here shows the last 8 matches. We only focus on the last 6. So you can see they've won 3 of their last 8. So and the ones that are listed first, those are the most recent. You look at their opponent, they drew their last 2 matches out, had 2 losses, and had a really good streak, looks like there. They won, out of those 8, they've won 4, but really struggling with form. So what you really want to focus on are those first, the most recent matches, which is the last 6. So if you look at Monarcas, they've won 3 of their last 6. Which is a good sign, where if you look at Querétaro, they have only won 2 of their last 6. So we look at the line. Let's go look at our power rankings. Our power rankings have this game really tight. We have goal differential at Monarcas at +1, Querétaro at -1. So this is a very tight match, and what we would consider is the way we handicap this. If it's a +1 or a +2 goal differential, we look for that match to draw. So we wouldn't favor a team really. We're looking at this game to draw. Our line for Monarcas is +120. The actual line that I'm looking at is +123. For the underdog, Querétaro, that line is +107. Our line, the actual sportsbook line, is +225. If you were strictly looking on value, you might want to look at playing the underdog. However, we'll look at this next screen here. This is a very important in soccer, how a team performs on the road. You can see Querétaro has done a really good job on the road. They've won 3 of their last 4, whereas Monarcas has not won any of their last 4 matches. In fact, they've lost 3 of their last 4 at home. So Querétaro is a very good road team. Definitely something to think about as far as wagering. However, I wouldn't want to go against my model. But if you were going to play a play on the money line, definitely would be Querétaro. at plus 225. Now, what you can do with this match, and I'm sort of considering this as we go, you could play the money line for Quadratero, which is 225, and the draw line is plus 210. So you would put half a unit for them to win the match, half a unit for them to draw. And so if they win or draw, you're going to win you would win the wager. If you look at the totals line, the totals line is 3.08. That's our line. The actual line for the game is 2.5. So if you compute that, that's only about a 16% margin. That's probably on the minimum I would like to see a match in soccer before I would wager on it. So that would probably be a no-go. So we're probably going to come back to this match. Right now, this is probably more than likely going to be a no play for me. However, considering how well Quadratero has played on the road, it's a possibility that would be a pretty decent play, even though they have really bad form. So really not consistent. Again, probably just a no play. All right, so let's look at the next match. Tijuana, Pachuca. Did I pronounce that right? Let's look at their. Whoops, sorry about that. Here we go. Tijuana, you can see their matches there on the left. They are -9 in our goal differential, whereas Pachuca is +9, so they are the favorite here. If you look at Tijuana, they've lost their last 3 matches, and they haven't won any of their last 8 matches. So really not a good soccer team, not in good form. Where if you look at Pachuca, they have actually won 1, 2, 3. However, they have won 3 of their last 4. So they're in pretty good form right now. They're on the road. We have them at a +9 goal differential. And if you watch that previous video, we like to see a team at a double-digit goal differential, but considering they're at +9, we're definitely going to look strongly at playing them. Our line for Pachuca is -124. If you look at the sportsbook line, it is +220. So we have huge value in that game, in that match. Their opponent, Tijuana, they're at +127. We have them at +214. So no value in playing them at all. So let's look at their home and away records here. Let's pull this up here. Okay, look at Tijuana. This is very important. Tijuana, they've lost. This is their last 4 at home, and they are the home team. In soccer, the home team is listed first, if you don't know that. Tijuana, they have lost their last 2 and drawn their 3rd and 4th game they played at home. So they've lost 2 and drawn 2 in their last 4 at home. Pachuca, they won their last match on the road. However, they've lost the previous 3. So not really a good road team. And one thing I want to look at, these teams that they lost to, and that's very important to do because the Mexican League, they're very early in their season. So you don't have a big representative sample here. So I'm going to look at the standings for Mexican League, and we'll take a look at these teams they've lost to. Yeah, that one team they've lost to, that's the best team in the Mexican League. The second team, that's the second best team, and then the third team they've lost to is the 4th best team. So I don't know if you can put a lot of stock in that. So those are, quote, quality losses. That's a way to look at that. Let's see here. So there's that. All right, so let's go back to this match again. Let's see what our total. Let's see, the total for this match is 2.5. Our line is 2.25, so not a lot of value, very tight. So really, when you look at both of these matches, the reason I probably wouldn't play Quintero is they're just, +1 goal different. They're a -1 goal differential, so that game looks like it could be a draw. If I did anything in that match, I would play the draw line. But Pachuca, I really like them. It's plus. We're getting +220. It's a +9 goal differential. So the free play is going to be, we're going to play Pachuca at 220, getting a ton of value in this one, and hopefully they can pull off the road win here. So we'll do another preview video tomorrow, because it looks like tomorrow we have one. Let's see, let me check this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 matches for tomorrow, and then we have 3 matches for Sunday. So we'll do a preview, and they are all at night, 7, 9, 9, and 11. So we'll probably do this preview match a little bit later in the day. And then Sunday we have 3 matches, one at 2 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. Those are all Eastern Standard Time. So again, our free play for today, we're going to go Pachuca plus 220. Let's see if we can hit the big dog tonight. And again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.